Hello, LIBA301 capstone online students. Wanted to take a few minutes to kind of give you an overview of what's going on this week in week 5 of the course, and then also looking ahead to next week, because these 2 weeks really tie together more so than any 2 weeks of the course thus far. The readings for this week is chapter 3 in the textbook, and chapter 3 in the textbook is all about, starting the writing process, and it begins, with an overview of an annotated bibliography, and I understand that many of you have written annotated bibliographies for courses in preparation and up to this point in your college careers so far. And that's great, but this is going to be an exercise in writing an annotated bibliography, doing a little more work on that, maybe and directly related to your topic, so that's significant as well. So what you're doing here this week is you are coming up with your sources. So this is the only thing that you need to submit this week. This is going out, and again, you're going to find 7 more sources related to your topic. And this is where, I want you to find new sources, not ones that we've done up to this point for anything related to the topic proposal or the literature review, but I want you to find some more sources. I will say that I am okay if you use up to 2 of your previously researched sources, picking the best 2 that you believe align the most closely to your topic, to your research question. Okay. Now I know that goes against what's stated here, but I'm giving you that verbal okay, that yes, it's okay to use up to 2. You can use 1, you can use 2 of your previously researched sources, as long as you choose the ones that are most closely related to your research question and narrow topic. Okay, so what you're doing for this week, jump back here, is you're going to find these 7 sources, and you're going to create your works cited, your references page, your bibliography page in your style of writing. So again, if it's an APA style, you're creating this references page in APA style. If it is MLA style, you're creating your works cited page in MLA style. If you are Chicago style, you're creating your bibliography page in Chicago style. The majority of you are APA style, so the majority of you will be using the APA style formatting and creating a references page. Key to keep in mind here, the research that you do for this really needs to be significant and related to your topic, to your narrow topic, to your research question. My recommendation would be to maybe start using a Google Scholar search and typing in your research question that you came up with for this class so far. Once you have your research question typed in, see what kind of search results you get. Maybe print some of that out. Maybe try to make some time to either go into the library and meet with the references librarian, or call references librarian on the phone, or email references librarian and try to get some guidance. They are there for you to use through your research process. So this is a key component of me trying to get you to reach out to the references librarians at Mount Aloysius College. Okay, they're a great resource. They are really, really good at this researching stuff, and they can help guide you in the direction that you might need to go in. Okay, now it's going to take a lot of working with you, and working with your topic, working with you on search terms and all that kind of stuff. But I think you're going to learn a lot out of that process of working with them. So that's what is going to go on this week. Okay. Now, the other thing that I have in here, in addition to this, is a service project ideas page. These are some ideas that I came up with about a year and a half ago whenever COVID was really in full swing. I put some ideas of some virtual opportunities in here. So these things that you see on here are virtual opportunities, and then here are some ideas for some local things that you can do. This is not by any means an exhaustive list of service project ideas. Some, okay? You don't feel like you have to use any of these, but feel like if you're struggling with something to do, you can absolutely use one of these service project ideas. Okay, again, the majority of them here are the kind of face-to-face local things that you can do in your community. I will tell you that I'm not going to force you guys to work together in groups on this. If there's somebody in the class that you want to work with, that's great. You can certainly do that, but you're definitely not required to do that for this class. You can work on your own. You have the option for this one. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to jump back to the home tab here, and as I mentioned, this week and next week tie together, and the reason they tie together, again, the sources list that you're creating for this week, those 7 sources, is what you're going to use for next week for the annotated bibliography assignment. Okay, so I'm going to keep this short. Your third writing assignment is not due until week 7. It's actually due on March 8th, and I'll get into that next week whenever I post a video and go into some details about this writing assignment. Okay, all right, that's it for now. Have a great day, have a great week. I'm available if anyone needs to meet with me. Just email me. I got a bunch of office hours this week. I can do some work outside of those office hours as well. I'm really going to be heavily focused on grading because of all my classes. There were a lot of things that were due as of yesterday, so I got a lot of grading to do, so I'll be working on that over the next few days. So if there's stuff hanging out there that needs graded for you, I'm getting to it, I'm working through it, and everything will be graded by the end of this week. All right, have a good day again. Take care. Bye-bye.